Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical, and today we're going to talk about preparedness. And not just preparedness, but vehicle preparedness. And if you guys really don't understand the concept of preparedness, I'm going to really quickly just give you a very brief outline of my thoughts on it. I think being prepared is kind of a man thing. Really, preparedness is something we should all strive for. Be that strong backbone, the strength in our communities, in our families, in our friend group, in our peer network, okay? And by being prepared for anything that comes our way, we're kind of really just personifying the concept of strength and manliness, and we're really just being the change we want to see in the world. Okay, so it's a big deal to me. If you guys don't think that being prepared, and if you don't see the need for being prepared and how it can increase your quality of life, then maybe you should tune out at this point. Maybe this isn't the video for you. But in my opinion, being prepared and being a strong man and the pillar of your community is really a benefit, not just to others, but to yourself, and really, like I said, making the world a better place. So that's why I'm sharing this video. And I am going to now discuss my preparedness plan. You guys are obviously well aware of my situation. You know that the vehicles that I drive, and specifically my Land Cruiser, which you can read the build write-up on the website, www.bonetactical.com, the Land Cruiser, it's the most prepared Land Cruiser, the most prepared overland expedition vehicle. And just for any kind of a SHTF, really stuff getting sideways, any kind of a scenario where non-permissive or all-steer environments, I particularly have the most equipped vehicle in the world. But I don't want you guys to watch this video and look at my vehicle and think I'll never be able to achieve that, or I'll never have that. And that's because you don't need this, okay? You don't need the most equipped vehicle because you don't operate in the same environments that I operate in. I'm in one of the most dangerous places in the world right now. I travel through and work in the most dangerous places in the world. I've gained my insights through being in situations that most men, frankly, just would not have survived. And I don't claim to have any kind of superior strength or any kind of being better than anybody else to have gotten through those situations. I am a Christian, a lot of guys know that, and the only way that I know that I've survived is by relying on my higher power, and a lot of times not even anything that I did on my own. In that sense, just completely God-given ability to live to fight another day, and I try to honor God through that, and that's the reason that I share that, or at least quite frequently on my channel. But let's talk a little bit now about comparing and contrasting my vehicle, my setup, with what you need, okay? And I am going to share my experiences. I'm going to talk about how my assassination attempts, how my surviving close calls actually led me to realize what was really real, and to separate fiction from reality, to separate Hollywood preparedness and Rambo awesomeness between that, and then actually talking now about what the real idea of preparedness, and then furthermore what you can do. You don't need this Land Cruiser, you don't need all of this amazing cool tactical gear, but I'm going to tell you the minimum that you should have and how you can do it safely, effectively, and even economically, so where you don't have to spend all your money. We're not talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars of gear for you. I'm going to compare and contrast with my gear and tell you really what you need, and then what you can forego, and why I have what I have and why you need what you need. Let's get right into it. We talked a little bit about what I carry. I've got tons of videos of how this truck has been built for carrying stuff. I've got videos of all of the stuff that I've got in the back of the truck. I've got videos of everything that I carry, but I'm going to really briefly show you now, compare and contrast with what you need, okay? I'm going to assume that you don't have a truck that's been built around 2 6x4 foot containers in the back that are able to carry, 3,000 pounds of gear like mine. The difference between what I need and what you need now, let me show you. Basically, bare minimum of what I recommend. when you're in your vehicle, obviously we're talking about non-permissive environment preparedness, so we're going to talk about having a firearm, okay? This firearm, I carry an appendix carry. Why do I carry appendix carry? Well, think about this. I'm going to be wearing my seatbelt while I'm driving. Do I really need to wear my seatbelt? Yes. Yes, you do, because if you're going to be using your vehicle as full effectiveness as a 9,000-pound battering ram, you know, or whatever vehicle you have, yours may not be armored with a full external roll cage and bumpers like mine is, but it's still at least a 5,000, 4,000, 5,000 pound battering ram. So think about that. You're not going to stop for anything. But if you do have to shoot, you want to be able to get to your firearm quickly. Well, if you've got your gun way down here in a side holster, then you may not be able to carry that firearm and access it quickly in and out of the vehicle. With this El Sicario shirt, my gun is basically concealed at all times. I am wearing a size large shirt right now. This is actually my kind of more going out and having a good time and going to the beach type shirt. I wear a size, I'm 252, actually I'm about 260 pounds right now, 6'3", 260. So this is a large, and it's a little small for me for actually concealing a pistol, so you guys may have seen some printing. I should be wearing an XL. I'll continue to show you that this firearm right here, I can access this while driving. It's important to tuck the seatbelt behind that. So first of all, so it doesn't get all trapped up in there, and then second of all, so the seatbelt's not cinching down on it. But I can very quickly access this pistol if I need to. You guys have seen the ability to access this pistol, okay? And you are well aware that I can access that in that appendix carry. That's why I carry appendix. I got to give a shout out to Bravo Concealment Holsters. They sent me this holster for free. Okay, thanks guys. Bravo Concealment's pretty awesome. And I'm going to also show you guys, so when I get out of my vehicle, all I have to do is pull my shirt out and just tuck it over. And if I have this El Sicario shirt like we talked about, then that's very simple to conceal this firearm. So some other stuff that I just randomly have in my vehicle. I always have a fixed blade knife in my vehicle. This one is a knife from Bone Tactical that hasn't been released yet, but it will be released very soon. Pretty amazing knife. It's actually my favorite fighting knife that I've ever used, ever had, ever carried. My favorite modern combat knife. There's a larger knife that we have, a large combat knife that's very big if you really need a larger knife, but that one's pretty much the perfect combat fighting knife in my opinion. It's called the Bone Tactical Gladius. It's not available to the public yet, currently only being used with some elite teams. You guys know I field my equipment with overseas operators, so it's only with some guys right now that are needing it a lot more than the general public, and then I'll get them out to the general public. Pair of sunglasses. I've got some spray in here that just spray basically to smell good if I need to. Or the vehicle, it's not cologne. I have cologne in that section up there. Extra sunglasses case, super important. These are gloves. These are Petzl, really expensive but really awesome. They're for not just for random stuff that you would need gloves for, but also for winching. Do a lot of winching, winch front and rear. Got a face shield here just in case I need to have the ability to obscure my identity. Okay, obviously dark sunglasses and a face shield goes a long way with a hat. These are basically medications and all kinds of gum and little mini toothbrushes and pens and pencils and chargers and all kinds of stuff like that. And then actually this is the medication one, so then I have a bag, a little Crown Royal bag for medications and a little Crown Royal bag for other stuff. I've got keys for a lot of different stuff. That some of these I really need to go through these. I don't even have most of those keys, the locks anymore, but that's like backup old keys mostly. And then a couple keys for stuff that I'm not going to tell you guys about, but I've got a rag in there, and that's kind of the gist of it, guys. That's kind of what I keep. This kind of stays ready to access. So this is all stuff that I've shown you right here is stuff that you can carry in your vehicle very easily and stuff that you can afford. Cologne, okay, and I've got a bunch of spare fuses and toilet paper. So toilet paper, cologne, and a ton of spare fuses. That's all stuff you can carry in your vehicle, cheap and easy. And then I got my winching stuff. I've got some hand gel because of this, you know, it's this currently in the pandemic situation, but my four-wheel drive locker, some super glue, stuff like that. A wrench for locking in and out my hubs. I have auto and locking hubs, either or. I keep them on auto usually. Of course, A medical kit is absolutely necessary to be accessible from the driver's position. This is an IFAK with some added goodies. It's a military kit, so you guys may not need a military type kit, but it's got my tourniquet, it's got combat gauze, it's got chest seal, all that kind of good stuff for getting really nasty. Most people won't need that, but you do need some kind of quickly accessible medical supplies, okay? And I don't have backup. I don't have anybody coming to save me. Where I'm operating right now, if I got hit or shot, if I couldn't save myself, I wouldn't make it to the hospital. So, you know, that is one of the reasons I have some more hardcore medical stuff. But let's continue on to the back seat, and I'm going to show you guys what you can do, not what I can do. You guys have seen what I can do. I'm going to show you guys what you can do. I'm going to show you what you can do to wear on your person, have on your person, and I'm also going to show you what you can carry in one bag that can go in your vehicle, and everything you absolutely need for worst case scenario. And this is one size fits all for everybody. Again, I've got the stuff in the back. I've got way more varied levels of preparedness. If you want to know more about the actual vehicle that I recommend, read the write-up on the website. I have tons of incredibly invaluable information, years of experience in non-permissive environments that I've put into writing these articles, guys. So definitely check out the articles on the vehicles in the Overland Expedition website section of www.bonetactical.com. But let me show you what I've got on my person, and let me show you what we've got in this bag in the back seat. All right, to show you guys a little bit about what I have on my person and what I can always have on my person, pretty much anywhere that I'm going around that allow for firearms, but we'll even talk about that. I'm going to show you very quickly what I have on my person and how fast and easy to access everything that I'm wearing is. So first of all, this shirt, they're sized a little big. Again, this one's a large. I'm 6'3", 260, and I'm wearing a large. It's tight. It's too tight really to be concealing a firearm, that what I would recommend, but I kind of really like a more athletic fitting shirt. The reason that it is able to be used to conceal is because it has this double layer of fabric here. It also allows you to fit the image of just kind of a happy-go-lucky tourist or frat boy with the Hawaiian colors, so you don't want to make yourself a target, especially if stuff goes south. Then you may even, if it's a really non-permissive environment, not to draw more attention to yourself, you may want the black version of this shirt. It's the El Sicario Covert Concealed Carry shirt. It's available on the website. We've got little coin holders here. We've got pearl snaps. It's really an unbelievable level of detail, handmade in just an incredible, awesome shop. Like I said, there's only a few left because we're having trouble making them right now because legally we can't, because of the whole coronavirus issue. I'm gonna continue down and talk about some more of the stuff that I'm wearing and what I have on my person. I've got the EDC Kank Concealed Carry Combat Application Neck Knife. Again, just really amazing little knife, and I think there's one of these left, or they may be sold out. If they're sold out, the EDC Relentless is a super affordable version of this. Okay, we've got, again, we talked about the pistol, always extra magazines. These are from Phobos. I got them from Zahal.org, okay, and we've got all of the different options. You want a heavy duty belt. This belt I got from Core Essentials, sent me the belt. I like it. I'm using it, so not a paid promotion. Bravo Concealment Holster, not a paid promotion. This was a paid promotion. Olight. If you're gonna have if you're gonna carry a pistol on you, a sidearm, a firearm, you want to have a light for target recognition purposes. Okay. So let me get it turned on there. But you want to be able to see what you're shooting at the end of the day, basically. I'm just going to kind of go through here what I have in my pockets. I have a cell phone. Okay, cell phone is awesome. I have apps downloaded on my cell phone that allow me to see maps offline or online, so that's a big deal. Communication, obviously. I've got, what else? I have my papers for my car, my papers for my firearm, all that kind of stuff. I have, what else? Bone breaker, bone opener, keychain. This is the serialized collector's edition. Keychain, bottle opener, force multiplier. All right, force multiplier that can go anywhere you can go. You guys can see how that can increase the impact power of the fist up to 800%. All right, so yeah, there we go. Also with this new thing I got on there, very quickly, easily removable. Your keys are, and then you're just full go. Put it back on there, and we're in business. What we have in the vehicle here a little bit, I wanted to tell you guys again, these beds and this full system of extra water and extra fuel, and I can carry 2 extra tires, and from here back is all custom. Tons of videos up on the channel on all that, all the extra Tomahawks and Cool Guy gear. You guys don't necessarily need all that, but I've got a bag here in the back seat that's got everything that you need. You can, if you got a small car, you can put it in your trunk. If you got a 4-door vehicle, you can put it in the back seat. Or even if you have a cab and a half, any kind of vehicle, you can carry this. So this is what I have from here back, and then here in the back seat, what I'm about to show you right now is what anybody can have. Okay, now what's in the bag? What is in this bag that we should all have in the back of our vehicles, Bone, that anybody can carry, that every person should have? What's in the bag, all right? I'll show you what's in the bag. First of all, what's important is that your bag doesn't make you look like a target, okay? And it doesn't need to be really heavy. So if I can do single arm curls with it, then you're probably good to go. And it doesn't want to be, you don't want it to be super military. You don't want it to be super tactical. You want a bag that doesn't look incredibly expensive, kind of beat up and old like this bag. And you want a really large duffel bag, because this is my emergency kit, okay? And if stuff starts to go south, then I'm gonna start to access this stuff, start to move this stuff, start to prepare a little better. What we have here is a few different options. Now, this, when stuff starts to go south, the first thing that I normally grab is this bag, and I can just set this on the seat next to me. Well, why do I grab this bag? This bag is the plate carrier bag from Bone Tactical. Also not available on the website yet, but this carries my Snake Eater Tactical plate carrier ready to go. Okay, 100% ready to go. I just throw this plate carrier on, and I've got another level, a faster access to firearm, a little bit of protection, another extra magazine, and another knife. I can also carry one of these for a client. I can throw another armor vest in there that I can throw on my client if stuff starts going south. You don't have a client, but you can carry vests for your family. From there, I have different options. I keep a Tomahawk in here that I can throw on a leg holster, okay? This Tomahawk can go on the leg holster, drop leg holster. This goes around the leg and the Tomahawk goes right there. I will caution you though, something that nobody else is telling you good information on is that when stuff hits the fan, okay, if you're in a really bad situation of social unrest, one of the biggest items of false information that those guys will give you, and basically everybody else on YouTube is giving you, is the false information that you should look like a military guy. You should have this helmet with night vision and camo everywhere and a plate carrier that's external. No, your plate carrier still needs to go under something like an El Sicario shirt. It still needs to be protected. So you should have a bigger shirt, okay, in that bag with it, or something like that. I just threw this stuff together right now out of one vehicle to another. I also have my El Sicario shirt on. This will fit over a plate carrier. Okay, so there's a lot of options out there, but you guys really want to make sure that there's two main super advantageous things to you, and that's speed and surprise. Okay, speed and surprise. And if you are fully kitted like military, you don't have the element of surprise. And the fact that I can single arm curl this bag, that it's a bag inside other bags inside of bags, it's fast. Okay, I can grab it and sling it over my shoulder. It's got a shoulder strap. All right, but it's not super important that you have all of this military stuff. I'm saving the best for last. You guys might be able to see this sticking out of there. I will show you really quickly. You guys love guns, so I'm going to show you. I've got this shotgun in here. Okay, this is kind of, it's like the Tomahawk. If stuff really gets really bad, okay, I put that tomahawk on my leg and I grab that shotgun if I have to make a hole through a crowd. And there's a few reasons that I may have a shotgun in here instead of an AR-15 or something like that. Reason number one is that in the country that I'm operating in, you have to have permission for every firearm. I'm one of the only people in the country that has permission for an AR-15. So it automatically makes me a target for military and police. They want to stop me. They want to talk to me. They want to tell me that I can't have that. Even I have to show them the papers, show them it's a big pain in the butt. Pretty much anybody can have a shotgun. So that's one of the main reasons. But a lot of these guys are telling you that ARs are so much more awesome and effective. And okay, guys, that's more of this false military logic. These ex-military guys, they've been trained on an AR-15 platform. So they're teaching you their bad habits. As a civilian in AR-15, the only positive thing of an AR-15 is that there's going to be rounds around from the military guys that you're killing that are trying to take your guns from you, okay? Because you are a civilian if you're watching this. And if you're in the military and you're watching this, you're not looking at my gear because you have to carry the gear that they tell you have to carry. But if you're a civilian, why would you carry an AR-15? Because have you seen what an AR-15 does to a guy? Have you shot a guy with an AR-15? It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It really doesn't. It's like airsoft compared to a shotgun. Okay, it zips right through flesh. You can have multiple hits on a guy that's still fighting with an AR-15. I don't like that. I do like the fact that the green tips are easy to get and they pass through crappy armor. Here where I operate in Latin America, a lot of guys have poor armoring on their vehicles. So one of the pluses is also that you can get an AR that'll zip through armor. But finally, the absolute most important thing that everybody should have, no firearms experience. If you don't have a gun, if you live somewhere you can't have a gun, everything. This is the Gray Man Operations bag, okay? Available only and exclusively from BoneTactical.com. This bag will save your life. The contents of this bag is everything you need to survive for weeks on end. Everything, okay? I sell the bag, it's set by itself, and I sell the bag complete with all the gear. I've handpicked this gear in here for you guys so that everything you need to survive is in it already. It's got security, it's got shelter, it's got fire, it's got water, it's got everything you can imagine, and it's complete and ready to go. All right, it's got edged weapons, it's got water filters, like I said, fire starters, it's got a Mylar tent, it's got all kinds of incredible stuff. Emergency food supply. If you are in a bad situation, car accident, you get stranded, you're even camping or hiking, what I recommend doing is buying 2 of these. Minimum 2. Put one in your vehicle or carry it with you every day in your cubicle at work. You've got the element of surprise because it doesn't look military. You look like just a normal civilian. It looks like a cool backpack, okay? It slings easily, all right? It's a great, comfortable backpack. Classy looking. You can wear it with a suit on. You can also go out in the woods, and as soon as you hit the woods, it comes with a camouflage backpack cover that you take out of the bag, comes with it. I ship it to you with it. Throw it on there, and then you're 100% camouflage once you get in the woods. It's the most well thought out emergency preparedness bag that's ever hit the market, okay? And it's incredibly fairly priced. You can't buy the products and build them and put them in a bag and buy a bag and do it for cheaper yourself. So it's really a game changer. I'm going to finish off this video with this absolutely amazing bag. I'll do a full video on the bag coming soon, but I'll just show you a few things that's in there. Here's the backpack cover, okay? Camouflage backpack cover. I've got blister packs. I've got gloves. This all comes with all this stuff. Emergency food supply. You guys know that most of us are not walking or running 30 miles a day. If your car breaks down in the wilderness, if you get in a really nasty situation, if social unrest occurs, you're going to be walking a lot. A lot of people overlook the blister packets for that reason, okay? I've got a LED headlamp, red light and white light. Well, why do I have a red light headlamp? Because at night, if I'm moving, I'm not going to look like a military guy. I'm not going to have night vision because that's going to make me a target. What will I have? A red LED bulb that will allow me to maintain my natural night vision. Turn it on just when I need it with that red light. It's not going to draw a lot of attention. It doesn't broadcast my position, and then I turn it off really quickly. These things are things that you just wouldn't know, guys, but I know and I've already done all of the work for you. I've already had all of the hard times of myself having to get out of countries and survive with just what I have on my person. These are things that I've wished I've had and things that I have used in the past that have saved my life. Okay, guys? Fire starter, emergency whistle, multi-tool, water purifier, survival straw. Another great thing is personal hygiene that we overlook. Natural wet wipes, so you're not going to have some kind of allergic reaction. Okay, guys, this bag is like $350 or something like that on my website. Just the contents alone would cost you $350 if you were to buy just the contents of the bag. And the bag itself, you basically get free if you buy it from me. Okay, you can set one up yourself. I also sell a lot of survival products, and it's got multiple compartments. It's got a compartment up here, it's got a compartment here, it's got this here, it's got 2 compartments in here. Tons of stuff, guys. And then it comes about this full, so it's got extra room for you to carry anything that is personal to you. If you want to add your firearms, add your ammunition, if you want to add your medications, if you want to add your different things of that nature. Okay, so I know this video is getting a little long-winded. I'm gonna go ahead and close out with this, but I hope you really, guys, I hope you guys stay prepared. I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys stay smart. I hope you guys stay sharp. And I make these videos so that you can do that. I took this entire incredible vehicle that's end of the world preparedness, whatever zombie apocalypse you want to call it, because I've been in some rough situations, because I'm here in a dangerous place, and because I've had to survive when I didn't have stuff and had wanted stuff. So now I kind of have modified this to my needs, but then I took you step by step with what you need for your needs. If you guys like videos like this, I'm taking a lot of work to do this stuff. Okay, I skipped my morning workout today. I don't like working out in the afternoon. I'm gonna have to work out late today because, you know, just for you guys, it's a big deal. I barely skip my morning workout for anything or for anybody. So I was up at 4 a.m. planning and getting everything ready for this, moving all the trucks around and all this stuff. Okay, so guys, if you like this video, give me a comment, give me a share, support the channel, or I'll just tell me you don't like it and I'll stop making the videos. I know that's not the case. I know you guys love to see this original content you can only get here. Appreciate you watching. Thanks. Bo now.